What's poppin', YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Astro Finesse. It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie, back with another video for y'all. That's right, your boy back to regular scheduled programming on me. But this video is gonna be a whole new series. Gonna talk about Jupiter through the signs. So if we have Jupiter in Aries or Jupiter in the first house, this video is for you. And I'll pause for the cause. If you don't know how to find your Jupiter sign, if you're a new subscriber, if you're just starting out for a journey of self-love, self-knowledge, self-understanding, self-awareness, if you don't realize why it's so important to love yourself, to understand yourself, and to learn about yourself through astrology and numerology, don't worry, I got you. There's a couple of videos. I'll put the link in the description. You have to watch them first to become hip to the knowledge of what I'm about to talk about right now. So if you look through your birth chart or your natal chart, it's the same thing. And you realize your Jupiter is in the sign of Aries or it's in the first house, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's just get it popping, shall we? Now you already know, before I start, I'm gonna give y'all a list of some celebrities so y'all can visually see what Jupiter and Aries people look like and act like in reality. Then I'm gonna have a list of celebrities that have Jupiter in the first house. So to start, we got Angelina Jolie, Michelle Obama, Johnny Depp, Rihanna, Whitney Houston, 50 Cent, Kendrick Lamar, Jeff Bezos, Lauryn Hill, and Andre 3000. And now these are the celebrities that have Jupiter in the first house. So we got Rihanna again, Eminem, Cristiano Ronaldo, Shia LaBeouf, Halsey, Malcolm X, Big Sean, Missy Elliott, Conor McGregor, and John Lennon. Alright, so boom, Jupiter in Aries or Jupiter in the first house. First of all, what is Jupiter? What does it mean? What does it represent in your birth chart? So Jupiter in your birth chart tells you how you can attract abundance into your life. Jupiter is the biggest planet of the solar system. It rules Sagittarius and Pisces, but it's ruled by Sagittarius alone. So think of like how Sagittarius is all about expansion and traveling and exploring and philosophy. Jupiter represents in our chart wisdom, expansion, philosophy. It gives you gifts. You know how Sagittarius could be like the luckiest sign because they get a lot of they get granted a lot of luck in their life. Jupiter kind of gives you luck and abundance in your birth chart. So knowing where Jupiter is, it's known as a benefic planet, meaning it gives you benefits wherever it is in your chart. So knowing where Jupiter is in your chart, and if you focus your energy, focus your intentions on that area in your life, you will receive luck and abundance in that area of life. Jupiter is not Saturn. It doesn't really cover things up, make things difficult for you. Jupiter just gives you gifts as long as you are following the energy that it's in. So in this case, we're talking about Jupiter in Aries or Jupiter in the first house. So if you have Jupiter in this placement, knowing that, all right, so if I'm carrying out confidence, if I'm carrying out being individualistic, if I put myself in leadership positions, you'll be granted a lot of abundance, a lot of good luck. You'll be granted a lot of wisdom in that area of life. So having Jupiter in Aries, y'all need to be putting yourself in positions that help you gain like confidence within yourself. Most importantly, being like a leader wherever you go. Like naturally, especially having Jupiter in the first house, a lot of times y'all will automatically like exude this kind of confidence energy already. Because first house is like that rising sign. If it's close to your rising sign, you kind of already exude this like leadership quality about yourself. You already exude this optimism about yourself, because Jupiter kind of gives everything it touches, just makes it like bigger and expansive. It makes it more optimistic, more jovial, more lively, more fun, more all about trying to be wise in that area of life, all about philosophy. It's like your religion kind of things. Like your sense of belief system is where Jupiter is, kind of gives you like your sense of belief system. So having a Jupiter in Aries, it's like y'all gonna be like really, your sense of belief system will be anything physical, like your body, you being confident within yourself. Like I said, you putting yourself in the leadership positions. Knowing this, you have to understand that when you do these things, when you follow out wherever your Jupiter sign is, when you follow these things out, you will begin to notice like, damn, I'm actually really good at what I'm doing. I'm actually gaining a lot of attraction, gaining a lot of attention, gaining a lot of abundance in this area of life when it comes to myself, because we're talking about Aries. Aries is the I am. Aries is all about being confident within yourself, making yourself become a leader wherever you go. So the biggest thing for this placement, what I could tell y'all, is knowing that you have to have self-discipline enough to like be the example so people will follow you like naturally. Y'all are not the type that wants to like, you know, follow people and wants to go behind somebody. Y'all need to put yourself in positions that you are the example, you are the leader, you are the most confident, that you're like putting yourself out there, being assertive, and you will realize in your life you will gain abundance in your lifetime. You will gain abundance in that area of life. You'll gain expansion. You'll be able to like, you'll be very wise about trying to help motivate people too. So a lot of these people are like really good at motivating people and helping people get in touch with themselves. But before you could do that, you have to get in touch with yourself. So low key, I'm not gonna lie, low key with this placement, it's kind of beneficial for y'all to be selfish. And I'm not saying be selfish as in don't listen to nobody, don't talk to nobody, because at the same time, even though Jupiter gives you gifts and gives you abundance and gives you all that expansion and all that, it gives you blessings. If you're being too much in the negative, like we're talking about Aries, if you're being too selfish, or if you're being like too much in the negative, then it will be a downfall for you. Because remember, Jupiter is big. It doesn't look at details. You could overindulge in things. So you could be overly confident. You could be overly competitive. You could be overly assertive kind of thing. So it's all about finding the balance. But understand with this placement, you kind of want to live life doing things for yourself, learning about yourself, studying yourself, loving yourself, like putting things into your own personal self, being like your own individual self. And in turn, when you do that, people will look at you and people will look up to you. You'll be like an example for them, and you will be naturally in that leadership position already, and you will receive a lot of blessings doing that. Jupiter tells you what you do. Jupiter tells you what you do in the sign or in the house that's in, and that's whatever you're doing, what energy it's in, that's how you receive blessings in your lifetime. So like I said, putting yourself in leadership positions, doing things, knowing that, all right, so I have to do this for myself so that I'll be able to help others, so I'll be able to be the example, so I could be able to motivate somebody else. So y'all are natural, like, you know, optimistic people when it comes to making your own business, motivating people, like being that person that people look up to and like, damn, like I want to be around them. Y'all like exude this like confidence already. Jupiter is giving you this energy. Jupiter is giving you this gift of like confidence and assertiveness and knowing what you want and knowing how to like get what you want, because you're very like ambitious and all that. But understand, like I said, the negative side too is you could be overindulgent on your confidence. Keep that in mind. You could be overindulgent on your competitiveness. Like I said, make sure you're not like trying to get to the top so much that you're like trampling over people under you. Make sure you're not trying to do things to the max, that you're not really like thinking twice about things. Because a lot of times when you have Jupiter in Aries, because Aries just wants to do things quick, fast. Aries just wants to like, you know, Aries is all about the action, ruled by Mars, all about the action. So with this, y'all could be like ruthless risk takers, low key. Like y'all could like take a lot of risk that's not really calculated, low key. Like that's like working in a negative, like just doing things off impulse to the max, too much. At the same time though, when it comes to starting new things, when it comes to being innovative, doing something new, when you put yourself in positions like that, when you look at life like every second is a fleeting opportunity to do something else, I have to like be on my P's and Q's to know like what I should jump into or what I shouldn't jump into. When you put yourself in positions of like, you know, being innovative, starting something new, not being afraid to try something, not being afraid to take risk, when you're not afraid to do that, you will be granted a lot of blessings. But if you're doing it too much, like I said, if you're doing it too overindulgent, if you're being too over the top with it, then it's going to be a detriment to you. But understand that Jupiter wants you to thrive. Jupiter is very generous. It's the most generous planet, the biggest planet. It gives you gifts. It wants you to succeed. It gives you luck. It wants you to succeed, basically. It just wants you to expand and gives you wisdom and gives you it just gives you things. So understand that it's here for you. It's here for your blessing. So look at where your Jupiter is at and be like, all right, so my Jupiter is in the first house. So now I know that if I'm doing first house, if I'm putting myself first, low key, like I said, low key gotta be selfish a little bit, because like when you're doing things for somebody else without thinking about yourself first, it's like you won't get blessings. You won't receive that abundance, because it'll be like that person might not even like notice what you did for them. It's like you have to put yourself first And then after that, then you will receive blessings. People will be like, damn, how'd you do that? Can you show me? Or damn, I really like the way you do that. Can I follow you? Or can you like help me with this? Can you motivate me with this? Like, people will come to you after you have done the work for yourself. So understand that putting yourself first, being ambitious, being more confident in yourself, like being that self I am Aries energy, Jupiter in this placement will give you that blessing, will give you this gift, will give you the abundance in this lifetime, will give you the luck in this lifetime. Y'all could walk around very lucky, like you just feel like life just hands you things all the time. Once you're walking into your own self, your own purpose, you're like comfortable within your own skin. Once you have done these Aries things, these first house things, you will receive blessings in the long run. So make sure y'all put yourself in leadership positions. Y'all are not here to be sidekicks. You are here to be a leader. This is what you're supposed to do. Once you're following and walking into this path of being a leader, you will realize like, damn, like my life is being abundant. I'm getting blessings now. I'm getting a lot of luck now. I'm getting a lot of attraction now, a lot of energy now. Like Jupiter kind of puts like a spotlight in wherever sign it's at, wherever house it's at. And it kind of makes you like, all right, so if you focus on this area in life, I will give you your blessings. Understand though, like I said, don't go overboard. Don't be overindulgent. You know, Sagittarius energy can be a little overindulgent. Jupiter can be a little overindulgent because it's not really like detail oriented like that. It's all about just going and like reaching the goal kind of thing. Don't be too confident within yourself that you're not really like, you know, having empathy in your heart for other people. Don't be too competitive, like I keep saying, like make sure everything has to be balanced. But if you're like the shy type, if you're not really sure of yourself, if you don't really love yourself like that, you're not receiving any blessings from Jupiter. So if you have this placement, know that you will receive blessings, you will receive the gift, you will receive abundance, you will receive luck in your lifetime once you're walking into your purpose, once you're walking into yourself, once you're walking into the I am energy, once you put yourself first, once you're making sure your confidence is up, once you're making sure you're putting yourself in leadership positions. Once you put yourself in these positions, you will receive abundance and blessings. It's that simple. Astrology literally tells you like where to put yourself in life and how to receive blessings kind of thing. So Jupiter and Aries, put yourself in leadership positions, gain more Aries energy into your life, like be like more assertive, be more ambitious. Don't really try to follow people. Just put yourself, be like, this is who I am. I'm confident within myself kind of thing. Once you're doing this, then Jupiter will grant you everything that it wants to grant you. Jupiter is the biggest planet, like I said, so it's like all about giving you gifts. It wants to help you. Saturn kind of wants to test you a little bit. Jupiter wants to help you. Jupiter wants to give you luck and abundance. So understand that with this placement, y'all are blessed to have this presence about yourself that people are naturally like attracted to. Y'all like really like, y'all could be really loud and funny, like just like the life of the party kind of thing, especially if it's in the first house because it's next to your rising sign. So like Jupiter just really makes things more fun and enthusiastic and very like optimistic like that. So understand, if you have this placement, like I said, put yourself in leadership positions. Make your conscious effort to be first, to be ambitious, to be like confident within yourself. Just put yourself out there. Be like more assertive within yourself if you have this placement, and you will see and you will realize like, damn, I'm getting my life. This is how I want my life to be. Like I'm getting blessings, I'm getting abundance, like I'm gaining attraction, I'm gaining things for putting myself first, for being abundant, for being more Aries like in a way, if that makes sense. So that's my video on Jupiter and Aries. I hope y'all enjoyed that. My next video is going to be on Jupiter and Taurus, and you already know I'm about to go in. Back to regular scheduled programming. Don't worry about that. But if you have subscribed to my channel, appreciate all y'all for real. We're growing crazy fast. It's like crazy. If you haven't subscribed yet though, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and handle that one time for your boy. Don't forget to drink your water, mind your business, and be safe out here, y'all. It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie. I'm gonna see all y'all when I see y'all. Peace.